What is going on, guys? Rewinds here, and today I'm bringing you guys a Boruto episode spoiler video. And today we got spoilers for episodes 190 to 193, so let's jump into them. Over here we got titles for 190 to 192, and it says 189 as well, but that aired this past weekend, and man, was that a crazy episode. The animation was just next level on it. Without even me just getting into the story about that, I think we can all agree that the animation was crazy. But anyway, episode 190 is titled Escape, and it airs on the 14th. Episode 191 is titled A Stray Dog, and it airs on the 21st. Episode 192 is titled The Past, and it airs on the 28th. And then episode 193 is titled Cohabitating, which airs on April 4th. So anyway, now jumping into the summaries of these episodes. 190. So I got cut off on my recording, but episode 190 is titled Escape, and here's the summary for it. Boruto and his teammates take Kawaki, a mysterious boy who has once again become unconscious, and returned back to the Advanced Technology Research Institute. They've made arrangements to pay Kawaki a salary to work in the laboratory. Despite Sumire kindly offering to help him, Kawaki still treats her with enmity. In the end, Kawaki had planned on escaping the research facility. Meanwhile, Sarutobi Konohamaru is a step ahead of him and has already returned to the Konoha village. Naruto receives a report from Konohamaru regarding the status of the current mission. Naruto has taken an interest in the connection between Kawaki and Kara, and so in order for Naruto to hear a first-hand account of Kawaki's story, he has decided to personally head out towards the Advanced Technology Research Institute. So this seems to be like a anime-only type of expansion episode, but this is pretty cool because you're getting to see a little more details that you didn't see in the manga, and I think this is going to lead up to Naruto and Kawaki meeting, which seems to be what they're setting up. And Sumire is getting some shine here. They might have a battle, or there might be a little confrontation or something from the way it's sounding, but this episode seems to be pretty interesting. I think the anime does a pretty well job of expanding events that occur prior to the manga or during it. I think they do a pretty damn good job of expanding it, so this will be pretty interesting to see, especially since Kawaki is a character that everybody's pretty engaged in. I think it'll be interesting to see how they handle it. Moving on, episode 191. I got cut off again, but it's whatever. So on to the summary. Despite suffering from serious injuries, Kawaki has run away from the Advanced Technology Research Institute. Having left the laboratory in Ryutan, Kawaki has finally found his way to the downtown shopping district. Exhausted and out of stamina, he needs to find some sustenance for his empty stomach, too. And so, he tries to find something to eat somehow. But just then, Sumire, who is trying to locate Kawaki, and her summoned creature, Nue, both appear in front of him together. Even though she is worried about the wounds on Kawaki's body, Kawaki is the same as ever. He's still openly hostile towards her. Sumire then begins to talk about herself and the circumstances of her life to Kawaki. So I actually think this is going to be another pretty nice anime expansion episode. They might have a little fight, I'm assuming. Probably nothing too crazy, but probably a little fight. But I think Sumire is a perfect character to talk to Kawaki because she doesn't have the best of past either. So I think this could actually be a pretty interesting episode. And then at the end of it, it's probably going to lead to Naruto actually meeting Kawaki. Or it might lead to a slight change in Kawaki's mind and set up for the meeting with Naruto. But anyway, on to 192, titled The Past. So the summary is, at Naruto's request, Kawaki himself was transferred to the Konoha village. Even though Kawaki had collapsed and was unconscious, he was being tormented by nightmares from when he was a young child. That anguish was due to the horrific violence that had been inflicted upon him by his father. Kawaki was living in desperate circumstances, struggling to survive. But one day a lone man appeared. That person was the leader of Kara, Jigen. Because of that encounter, Kawaki went through even more hardships and anguish. So this episode is supposed to be more directly from the manga, I believe, because this covers Kawaki's past. And if I remember right, there was a manga chapter where we had a decent bit of flashback panels of Jigen going and taking Kawaki from his father. So this is definitely going to be a pretty good episode. It might even be better than the last two. I think the last two episodes, 190 and 191, will do a good job building up to this. Maybe Sumire talking about her past is what's going to lead to us jumping into a flashback about Kawaki and his past. But it could also just be these nightmares he's having, and maybe they'll transition it into it like that. But regardless, this one's going to be pretty cool to see. I'm looking forward to all of these so far, but this one probably the most at the moment. I think this is the first time ever, guys, that my phone has cut me off 3 times while recording a video. It's crazy, but anyway, we're almost done. Let's hop into 193. Sorry about like the skips, but let's just move on. Kawaki possesses a strange seal on the palm of his hand, which is called Karma. The mysterious boy is also referred to as the Vessel by Kara. The 5 Kage have a discussion in order to discuss how to deal with Kawaki. Naruto officially becomes responsible for Kawaki and then places him under his direct watch. And so it's been decided for Konoha village to keep Kawaki within their custody. Despite Naruto immediately bringing Kawaki home with him, Kawaki refuses to divulge any of his true feelings or even mention his own name. Naruto becomes worried about him. Later, Kawaki and Boruto get into a quarrel with one another, and then confront each other face to face. A dangerous mood and atmosphere lingers around them. So this episode is going to be a mix of anime and manga content from what I'm getting, but I think this is going to be a pretty dope episode as well, because there's going to be a 5 Kage summit, and in my opinion, those are usually pretty interesting to see, because you get the input of the other Kage as well. So it's going to only expand the manga content further. Once again, like I said, I think they do a pretty good job on that. So I'm looking pretty forward to seeing what they do at the summit. And then we're going to get to the part with Kawaki and Boruto at their house getting into an argument that was in the manga. And we're going to see what type of events happen. If you guys do read the manga, you know the stuff with the vase is about to happen soon. As long as the anime doesn't go into a lot of filler, but we'll see what happens. Or, not filler, my bad, like anime, canon episodes. But you know what I mean. Hopefully they stay more on manga adaptation, or more of like the anime canon episodes that expand the manga rather than the one-offs. That's what I meant by filler. But anyway, that's been it for the Boruto spoilers. So overall, I'm looking pretty forward to these episodes. Shout out to Organic Dinosaur, by the way, for the translations, of course. And I think episode 192 and 193 are going to be pretty damn good, if not great. We'll see what happens. I hope 190 and 191 also deliver, but we'll see when they come. Usually the anime, like I said, does a pretty good job on expanding stuff, so hopefully it'll be interesting. I don't expect any like crazy animation, because I'm not expecting any like crazy fights to happen for these upcoming few episodes. But 190 and 191 will probably be like, you know, average animation. But maybe 192, 193 we could get like little bits of good animation. Boruto usually does deliver every couple episodes with that. And then hopefully we can get some great animation again for some big fights down the road. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, that's going to be it for the spoiler video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like. Be sure to subscribe if you're new. I'll be covering more in the future, of course, as they come out. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below of all the spoilers, and what you just think of Boruto in general now, with everything going on, with it ramping up. But yeah, that'll be it. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe. Have a good day. I'm Rewinds, and I'm out.